Hey there, I'm Gracie. I tend to do things my way, so when everything fell apart 2 years ago, I decided to do exactly what I wanted. Here's a show about wellness, middle class American issues, fashion, taming my backyard wilderness. This is everything I've been working on and what's coming down the pipeline. So, hello from Savannah, Georgia, and welcome to All the Things. This was the rainiest summer in Savannah. So basically, I just took to filling my library bookshelves, my latest collection. The house had been incredibly organized, and it took me forever, but I finally got my office area perfect. The garden was even growing. We weren't even looking for a house. Essentially, I spent too much time in my apartment in quarantine, and I needed a yard. And I expressed that to my man. So one day, randomly found the yard on Zillow. Within 24 hours, we had basically submitted our offer. Within 48, we beat out the other offers. Ours was accepted. Moving out of the other apartment process has been much less efficient. There is stuff everywhere. Look at all that recycling. Oh my goodness. Okay. What you would expect would be the house buying part would be stressful and gut-wrenching, which it was stressful, don't get me wrong, but nothing like what has gone wrong with the moving out of the apartment that I loved so much. That's for another episode. So basically, as soon as they accepted our offer, I said, we're gonna need a shop vac. My man said, why? I said, you'll see. Essentially, one cannot jump out of a box without messing one's bangs. So that's just good to know. Also, I love a few things. I love books, I love fashion, and I honestly love power tools.
No.
Yes, power tools. Okay, so with that being said, there will be a whole episode dedicated to the amazing tools that I've procured since moving to Whimsy Hollow. And it really is good to know it's more than just like a review this product thing. This is a relationship with something that will provide a really efficient solution if you pick the right one. And that's why I like tools. So I can't wait to share that with y'all in another episode. So yes, that rigid shop vac has obviously saved us. One of those instances of the dripping was nothing more than an overflowing air conditioning tray, which I have experienced multiple times in the apartment that we've moved out of. One drip stitch, I was like, yeah, no, we can fix that. So that one wasn't a big deal. But the one with the dishwasher overflowing, that one was not as easy to solve. So there's some things we've learned already in our short time here at Whimsy Hollow. Okay, so moving on. The second thing with the box is I don't do well in them. And in that cardboard box, it's fine. But in these metaphorical boxes, in these theoretical boxes that pertain to my knowledge base and my expertise, I've been told repeatedly that that's not a good way to go. So what if I have a show that expresses very plainly in the title, this isn't about a niche, and my goal is not to make millions of dollars, so it should be fine. And being the smartass that I am, I present to you my solution to that naysayer. And I did say we were going to talk about wellness, so here's a quick tidbit for you, regardless of your age. So if you're younger, I'm talking to you. If you're in your 20s, your 30s, I'm talking to you. You need to know where your blood pressure is. Obviously, I think we consider that to be important when we get older, And because we attribute the dangerous parts to high blood pressure, but it can be just as dangerous to have low blood pressure. And that really does impact how your blood circulation flows and how your heart rate, the speed at which your heart has to work. It can be very dangerous if it's high or low. So it's very important that you make sure to have that checked, because the more you know, then the more precautions that you can take. But yes, that's very important. With that being said, that's our wellness and knowledge nugget for the day. Let me just leave you with this: a camel outside my window and 5 things that I learned from living in downtown Savannah. Bye-bye. I'll see you next week. Go. I want my camel to stay right outside my window. He's so cute. Here's 5 things I learned about living in downtown Savannah for a decade. Number 1, street sweepers suck. Number 2, all roads lead to Abercorn. Number 3, living in a Victorian house can be a little overrated. Number 4, 40 miles an hour is fast. And number 5, 12-foot ceilings aren't that great.